Boom shakalaka, what is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's episode, we are going to be talking about TomoChain. Why TomoChain? Well, they just recently flew me out to visit their offices in Vietnam to see what is up with TomoChain, and could TomoChain potentially be competition for Ethereum? We'll take a look at all of that stuff. Now, it should be said, this is not a sponsored video. I did not get paid to do this, but they did fly me out to Vietnam, put me up in a hotel, so I could check a look at their offices and stuff like that. So, TomoChain, the most efficient blockchain for the token economy. That's what they're aiming to do. Basically, it's a highly secure, low latency, and near zero fee transactional system that relies on a series of 150 masternodes with proof of stake voting consensus that can support near zero fees and 2-second transaction confirmation times. All of that stuff, very cool. So taking a look at TomoChain versus other things in terms of confirmation time, very short, 2 to 4 seconds. That's very fast. You guys know when you pay with Bitcoin, you have to wait a long time for that. When you pay for Ethereum, even though you kind of have to wait for, I think, 12 confirmations. I don't know, something like that. But you have to wait a long time for Ethereum. Transactions per second, Ethereum, not that many. TomoChain, 1,000 transactions per second. In terms of transaction fees, very minimal. And then number of block producers, so decentralization has 150 masternodes, whereas others have less, like DPoS has 101, proof of work has 20 and 40. So they have a lot more there. Now, let's take a look. The TOMO token. The TOMO mainnet has been live since December 14th of 2018, and right now, TOMO is listed on a whole bunch of different exchanges: Binance, KuCoin, Binance Dex, Yobit, Gate.io, Bexy, a whole bunch of other ones, Hotbit. Okay, also wallet support, Tomo Wallet, MetaMask, MyEther Wallet, Ledger, Trust Wallet, so a whole bunch of different places. And the Tomo Wallet is a very easy to use wallet. I've used that myself just to see that it does work. Very easy wallet to use. Now, one thing that's cool that you can do with Tomo is you can stake it. It's called proof of stake. You can stake it. Now, if you just stake it on your own, on average right now, people are getting around 6%, but you can get up to 10% on those. And if you are a master node, you need to buy 50,000 Tomo to do that. But if you are a master node, you can get 30% annually. And the coolest thing about master nodes, check this out. So there's 150 master nodes. You get voted in to be a master node, but they've actually gamified it so we don't have these like giant ones sitting on top, because the person who's on top gets the least reward. So people don't actually want to be on top, which makes the number of master nodes change all the time. Very cool. Now, another thing that they're doing, because like they said, they want to be the most efficient blockchain for the token economy, well, what they've done is they made it very easy to create tokens with TomoZ. Okay, zero friction, easy to use, easy to issue. You can basically just issue your own tokens very, very simply on a TRC21 token. And that's a great way to do it, because anybody, I mean, we were at the office there, it took less than a minute to issue a new token. So anybody who wants to tokenize can easily go and use TomoZ protocol to go and do that. Very cool. Now, last thing we'll talk about before I show you the tour around the office is a little bit about the team. So they do have a very large team here. If you scroll through, you can see a lot of developers, marketers, different stuff like that, engineers. But it should be noted, you know, it's always important to look at the CEO. And Vuong, he was formerly a project lead at NEM, okay, very big cryptocurrency. So he's been in the whole cryptocurrency space for years. Obviously knows what he's doing. But like I said, large team there. Now let's go take a look at the offices. So I am here at the TomoChain offices. I'll just give you a quick walkthrough so you can see everything that they have here. But we first go into the entrance. And you can see TomoChain on the wall, lit up very brightly. Front desk. And then here's the marketing type department and also some of the wallet developers teams. And if we look over here, this is where they have all the parties and everything. Got some other YouTubers there. One of the favorite rooms here, pretty cool room that they have. I think this is like administration in here. And if we go over here, this is the nap room. So lots of snoring. They have like, you can take a nap wherever you want. And then furthermore, if we go, you look like over there, they have an office. Back there they have an office, and then we walk. These are again the marketing people, so you don't get confused, so you don't get lost. And then we have some meeting rooms, cool meeting rooms, small one, individual little ones. Bigger meeting room, that's a nice looking meeting room. right? And then this is, they have stuff on the walls. And then this is where all the developers are. So that's a cool area. I like where the developers are. Seems pretty rad. Nice new office. And more meeting rooms right there. And then, yeah, so that's pretty much the office. Also, here's a couple questions I asked Long about TomoChain. So I'm here with Long, the CEO of TomoChain. How you doing, Long?
I'm doing fine.
Good. So real fast, what's the elevator pitch for TomoChain for people who don't know anything about it?
So TomoChain is one of the fastest growing public blockchain out of Southeast Asia.
Great. And who's the ideal client or the ideal user of TomoChain?
So we are working with a lot of developer and startup and projects building on top of TomoChain. And two categories we are focusing on right now as gaming and finance.
Yeah, those are very fun. They got a lot of users. Two things you just kind of released were TomoX and TomoZ. What happened to TomoY?
TomoY. So I mean, there are actually a reason behind the name, right? So TomoX is decentralized exchange. So X is exchange, right? TomoZ is zero friction protocol. The reason we choose is because it's actually attacking one of the pain points of having token and having another native token to actually transacting in the token. So TomoZ was born to solve that problem.
Okay, great. Yeah, so we got to use the wallet today. We saw the transactions are very fast. It's very effortless to download the wallet and do everything. What is your favorite part of TomoChain? What's your favorite thing about TomoChain?
I think it's just fast. And we managed to keep it still very decentralized. We have 150 master nodes. And there's a really good mix between community nodes and master node run by project building on top of TomoChain, and a big project in the crypto industry like CoinGecko, Kobo Wallet, and KuCoin as well. So I think it's the decentralization, but also very fast performing blockchain is what we are really proud of.
Yeah, and I was very interested with how you guys gamified the master nodes. So basically the top master node gets paid the least, so it kind of creates new master, or the new higher ranked master nodes, which is pretty interesting. I've never seen that before. So last question, what else do you think, or what else should people know about TomoChain?
I think it's, we are 40 people working out of Hanoi, Vietnam, and we are working really hard. I think it's, if you know the blockchain, you know the cryptocurrency, I think you should also know a little bit about the team behind, because I think it's, we are really one of the rare team working out of Southeast Asia, and we are proud of our background.
Awesome. I just thought of another question. So you were involved in the development of NEM, correct?
Yeah.
Why did you go from that project to this project, or what did you want to bring to this project that maybe you didn't find there?
NEM was a long time ago. So I started NEM in 2014, actually very early 2014. At that time I was in the United States, still doing my graduate study. TomoChain was started in 2016. I think the difference is TomoChain is really focusing on smart contract and decentralized application on top of it.
Great. All right. Well, thanks very much, Long.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the office tour. This is just meant to be a brief video kind of talking to you about TomoChain, my way of saying thanks for flying me out there to take a look at the office, sharing that with you guys. If you want to find out more, go to tomochain.com. And like I said, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you guys later. All right. Peace.